Alright, we got a 2012 Buick LaCrosse transmission, 2.4 liter engine. This one does have the start stop. You see the auxiliary pump here. And this transmission had a complaint. The client said that it quit moving while they were driving down the road, no forward, no reverse. And then after they let it sit for the tow truck to pick it up, it did move a little bit, but it hesitated severely. And we did have two codes. You can see the P0700, which logs in the engine side, and we have two codes, P0796, PCS valve 3 stuck off, and P2723, PCS valve 5 stuck off. Now these are performance codes, not electrical codes, and some people will see the performance code set and think it's a solenoid problem. Very rarely it can be a solenoid, but typically it's going to be an issue in the unit. It's more of a comment on the performance of how the transmission's reacting. So we're probably going to see something either burn up or clog filter for some reason, but let's dive in and see what it looks like. Pull the start stop motor off. And now I have seen this line crack on occasion, so be careful. We've always got to check those out. They usually crack at the corners here. See the fluid, it is not. And pull the side cover off. We have the valve body and the computer. Solenoids, they call this the Tecum, as it has the electronic and the hydraulic all mashed together. Be careful, these will break. Okay. And one down here. These are your two speed sensors and the range sensor. Should come off. Set that aside. And the actual valve body. Separator plates hanging out. Alright, got the bell housing separated from the case half. These dowel pins can get a bit sticky. And this is the pump assembly here. Shield off. Remove all the 13s. And the pump comes out. It's got a bit of something on it. Twist that and we'll pull the filter out. Put that aside for now. You can see the media is distorted in there. It's like it's been sucked shut. So it's definitely got something caught in there. Differential. Transfer gears, chain guide, pull pork and pull out, case seals. And we got a nice big snap ring here. It's got to come out. All right. Now, if I do this correctly, I can pull this entire assembly out. That looks good. Alright, so got that out. On the bottom there we got our, let's see, it's going to be our 2/6 piston. This will be all of our clutches and our entire gear train in this little compact setup here. So these should be our 1, 2, 3, 4 clutches. Nothing catastrophic there. Our piston housing, 1, 2, 3, 4 piston, and this is the lower reverse. I got a planetary and checker pinions. And another planetary. Pinions, pinions, pinion. looks healthy there. And this will be our low reverse clutch. Nothing catastrophic jumping out. And this will be the one way. And it's holding. This is our 2.6 clutch. Nothing crazy going on yet. I believe this car had about 116,000 miles on it. This is 3.5 reverse and 4.5.6. We might have a little something going on inside here. Got a little bit of heat in there. Still doesn't explain how. Not crazy. And these look okay as well. So check a tower here. A little bit of ring grooving. You can run your finger across that. And I can feel where the rings are eating into the housing, which is not good. It's not going to cause what we're seeing here, but it is something that needs to be addressed. So yeah, these look, I'll take this apart also, but I don't see any evidence of hot spot. Usually they'll get real hot and discolored. So I have to deduce that we have all this material here. We have a converter failure. That's probably what is likely what has caused the issue with this vehicle, and we won't know because the converters are welded together. And we buy remanufactured converters. They're all special machines that cut them open, clean them out, rebuild them, weld them back together. But since I don't see any catastrophic damage inside the unit, I can only think that the converter must be the cause of the concern, which is common in newer cars. The converters are built smaller and more compact, and they are more prone to failure than they used to be. I'll get the pump apart during tear down. I'll probably see evidence of scoring inside there from converter material coming through, and the valve body probably has a good bit of buildup. And we did note the filter. If I were to break this open, and you can see that it's like it sucks shut. This should not be flat against there. I'm gonna bet there's majority of the converter materials inside this filter, and that's what would cause it to stop moving. Like the client complained about, the car just quit. This filter gets clogged up, starves the pump for fluid, car quits moving. And then you let it sit, some of this debris falls back out in the bottom of the case and everything, and it'll move again for a little while until it gets all the stuff picked back up in there, and it'll quit again. So, could you have just replaced the converter? No, I would say no. Even though this was the root cause of the failure, all this debris inside the unit, all the debris inside the pump, the valve body, inside the solenoids, I would not just put a converter in something like this. And then we also found the ring wear in this tower. There's ceiling rings down here, and they're wearing into the housing here. So that's a problem. So no, this is why we don't just throw just a converter in something for cases like this, which is very typical. Now, the solenoid codes set, most likely, I know they're hard to see in the first video, these solenoid codes set more than likely when the vehicle is having problems accelerating as the filter picked up debris and started to starve the unit for fluid. It set performance codes. There wasn't enough hydraulic pressure to operate the unit properly, and then so the computer sees that. Usually it's a slipping, and it sets the solenoid performance codes. So we likely don't have bad solenoids. It's likely this was the root cause and caused everything to go downhill from there. So I will get this all cleaned up. It's been 3 or 4 hours cleaning everything up, separating the hard parts from the soft parts, go get some new parts, and then start